Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Candidate Forum. My name is Mr. Miller, the advisor of the Redwood Gigantea. Take it away, Ian.
Today, the ASB candidates will answer questions from the Redwood Gigantea staff and students to demonstrate their platform and earn their support of the student body. My name is Isla Osterk.
And my name is Megan Ying.
Running for Spirit Coordinator, we have Sophia Diaz and Mia Waite. The Spirit Coordinator acts as the Rally Club chairperson and promotes and organizes school spirit at all sporting events. They also work closely with the ASB Senate and the cheerleaders.
So the first question I have is for Sophia. You are currently serving as sophomore class president. What have you learned and how do you plan to apply it to this position?
So as sophomore class president, we recently just had our talent show, and I've had to plan that and organize it, and I feel like that's a big thing I've learned, how to plan events and organize them well. And we also make the big posters for rallies, so I feel like that's another big thing that Spirit Coordinator does. We make the posters, we organize like these events, and I've learned how to do those, and I feel like that's the main thing I've learned from being sophomore class president.
Okay, and then the next question I have is, if elected, what do you as a leader bring to this position that will help promote growth in the students around you?
So to promote growth around the students around me, I really feel like spirit is like the main source. You know, if you don't have spirit around campus, students aren't going to be involved. So I feel like by promoting different spirits, go to football games, do dress up days, having posters, Instagram posts, TikToks, just encouraging people to enjoy Redwood, enjoy their traditions. That increases just positivity around campus, and I think that's what I think I'm going to do.
Speaking of traditions and school culture, how do you plan to enhance those things next year?
So to enhance these things, I feel like coming and singing these culture cowhide and stuff, these are very Redwood specific traditions, and I feel like we should dive even deeper into that, and we should really be proud and be we're not the only school, but also Mount Whitney, but we're one of the only schools who do cowhide. We have very specific traditions. Nobody else does Mr. Ranger. Mr. Ranger is specific to us and our mascot, and I feel like we should really we that more and post that more and make people feel like we are not super well, can I restart that? we aren't special, but we're such a good school, and that we should really be proud of our culture around campus.
Okay, and then my next questions are for Mia. So the first question I have for you is, what qualities do you have that make you a good candidate for this position?
So I have been in ASB since I was in 7th grade, and ever since then I've always made posters, and I've always been the one to write things down and make things, since they always say I have nice handwriting and stuff, and I just have all these ideas for posters and games and stuff that I want to do and use. For one of them, for example, I want to do a pool party water polo game, and I want to get more people included, other sports and not just football, since I feel like we mostly do a lot for football. I think we need to be highlighting the other sports and including different groups around campus.
Okay, and then what problem have you seen on campus and how do you plan to fix it?
So a problem I've seen around campus is not a lot of people want to participate, and they aren't as spirited as we used to be. And I think a way that we could fix this is by promoting it more and having everyone more included and involved. Since if we, and as an ASB class, if we are more involved and more spirited, then I feel like the students around us will be.
And then adding on to that, how do you plan on creating a positive atmosphere for the students around you?
I want to create a positive environment for the students around me by just having them feel not judged and included in everything, and not feeling like they shouldn't go because they might get judged or something. I think everyone should be involved and included, and that we just need to have and the spirit we need to have is going to be the part that I'm looking forward to improving around campus.
Okay, and then we're going to be opening up questions to the audience.
I'm Krista Chavez. I write for Clubs and Lifestyles, and my question is, if you get this position, what makes you unique to all other past spirit coordinators?
What makes me unique is I've been in ASB for a really long time, and I'm holding a position right now. I'm past president, so I've seen what needs to be done. I've seen how planning works. I've seen the process, and I feel like that really shows that I know what I need to do. And I feel like holding a position before going into spirit coordinating, holding a class position, really like kind of helped me to build like the qualities I needed to go into spirit coordinator with planning and organization.
I think what makes me unique is I don't want to put myself in, like, I want this to be for the students, and I want to hear them out and what they want. Like, if they want a certain football game, I'll try and get that theme. Or if they want something, I want to do what they want, and I don't want to do what I want. I want it to be what they want and what they need from me.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Donia. I'm the editor-in-chief of the Gigantea. So granted the experience that you guys have and the position of spirit coordinator, like the role is to plan things and get them done to motivate students to be involved. If plans fall through, like the blood drive that we didn't have enough student sign-ups, how do you plan to motivate students to contribute to the activities in the community?
I feel like a really big part in getting students to do things is just to get them excited. You know, with the blood drive, I feel like what we could have done is really like told students like, hey, your blood really could go and help us save a life. And then also just make it more of a not bigger activity, but just a more fun activity. Be like, hey, if you go, you know, we'll get you a t-shirt or hand you a bracelet saying, I donated blood today. You know, something good so you can like kind of hold it around and share the word. So I feel like just sharing the word around campus is a really, really like strong way to promote spirit and get people involved in these events that sometimes don't fall through and don't go as planned.
For me, what I would do is I think that we didn't do a very well job of advertising and putting it out there, and there was a lot of benefits, not just for the people that we would be helping, but for us as students. You would get community service hours, and that is something that's a big deal for colleges and stuff. And I think what we needed to do better is we needed to advertise it and make it something that didn't seem like we were just helping someone else and that we were helping like our community around us. And I think that we just needed to make it like a bigger deal. Like we could have done like music and stuff around it to make it like a fun thing, not just something that seems like boring and not like interesting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Cody Abney. I'm a multi-year writer and editor for Redwood Gigantea, and I just wanted to ask you guys, how do you guys think you've improved your leadership skills from when you were first in ASB to now, and how do you think that's going to help you guys if one of you guys do become spirit coordinator?
So like I said, I've been in ASB for several years since elementary school. So obviously I've improved like mentally and just matured. But I'm just going to speak about my time at Redwood. At my time at Redwood, freshman year, I was really shy. And I feel like I could have taken bigger like roles in things. So I feel like now, especially as president this year and next year, hopefully spirit coordinator, I can really take on these big leadership roles because I know I can plan these things. I can have them executed well. And I think I've gone up to the point where I can take these big roles and I can organize it well and, manage my time well with them.
So my freshman year, I would not say I was the best student in ASB. Actually, at the end of last year, I got cut from the class, but I talked to Aston and I got put back in my sophomore year, so this year. And I've talked to her about this multiple times through this year, but we have both seen a very big change in what I have done this year. This year I've been more involved and I've been just working with everyone, and I've been taking a bigger role like as a leader, because my freshman year I was very much like I would listen to everyone else and I wouldn't really take a role as being a leader. And this year that's what I've been doing, and I just want next year to be a somewhere where I can improve more from how I started this year.
Thank you.